the Empress, who appeared cold and domineering in public, had a pain that could not be erased. Today, the man who saved Zhong Li Xuan watched the emotions of the family on the other side, stirring a string in her heart once again. Afterwards, Zero Yen returned to the imperial palace without a word. She began to deal with the mountain of memorials, sitting down silently and getting busy. However, she couldn't calm her heart, continually recalling the warmth of the Zhong family. She was the emperor with big eyes, someone who had grown used to being alone. Time passed slowly. Before long, it was already deep into the night. Zero Yen let out a soft hum, stretching her perfect body. She was ready to return to her rear palace to rest. But just as she stepped out, she was drawn by a tempting fragrance. Following the scent, she arrived in the rear palace courtyard. There, she saw Xiao Yen preparing a hot pot, waiting for the Empress. Xiao Yen immediately stood up when he saw the Empress approaching. Zero Yen looked at Xiao Yen in surprise and asked why he was here. Xiao Yen didn't reply. Instead, he came behind Zero Yen and gently pushed her to the table, making her sit down. Xiao Yen had learned from Lu Yen that Zero Yen had a little habit of enjoying a midnight snack after staying up late. So tonight, he had prepared a special hometown delicacy. Xiao Yen put various ingredients into the hot pot and explained how to enjoy it. He then blew on a piece of cooked meat, picked it up with one hand, and handed it over to Zero Yen with the other. Zero Yen was slightly taken aback, then leaned forward, opened her red lips, and took a bite. After chewing and swallowing, Zero Yen, sitting upright, said, "The prince has served me well. He deserves a reward." Xiao Yan's lips curled upwards, and he asked, "I wonder what your majesty would like to reward me with?" At this moment, Zero Yen dropped her queenly demeanor and looked more like a mature and gentle young woman. Playfully, she said, "Let's have another round." Xiao Yen, seeing this side of the Empress, felt happy and continued to cook meat. Zero Yen gazed at Xiao Yen, her pupils reflecting his figure. Xiao Yen was humorous in conversation, occasionally sharing interesting anecdotes that made Zero Yen laugh heartily. After finishing the hot pot, Xiao Yen stood up, leaning on his knees. He said, "Your Majesty, it's getting late. I should head back now." Just as he was about to leave, the voice of the Empress came from behind. She said, "Please don't leave tonight. Stay with me, all right?"